Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Oh, Palo Santoing. Okay, why are you still playing? Go away. Oh my goodness, there's so much crazy energy in the air. I was not going to have my coffee with a psychic on Friday. My beautiful mama is transitioning. She's been very, very ill for about 5 years. My beautiful hippie chick mama, who has been helping all of us, her family and friends, prepare for the day that she chooses to go to the other side. She definitely has one foot in the earthly plane, and a majority of her is starting to go into the spirit realm. It's really quite interesting to watch and see it unfold. My name really is Rainy Day. Welcome to Coffee with a Psychic. I'm going to start over just a little bit. I just want to say good morning, soul family of light. My name really is Rainy Day, and I'm going to give you some information the week ahead, September 2nd. Oh my God, Can you believe it's September already? I'm going to be giving you weekly horoscope guidance. Be prepared, not scared, because don't you want to know? I know I do. I'm going to be channeling departed loved ones or your fur babies because I am an animal communicator. I'm going to be showing you metaphysical techniques so you can grow in your abilities because everybody has abilities. And I'm going to be starting and launching a Patreon that will have different tiers and levels to help you grow in your metaphysical gifts. I've been a respected spiritual educator for quite a while, and I've had some great successes with students getting their aha moments. They're actually going out there and doing this. Michelle Tell, The Signs of Tarot. Just saying, I was her mentor. It is Coffee with a Psychic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So if you want me to read your departed loved one or your fur baby, you give me the permission to put it on my YouTube channel. You can email me at hello@raineyday.com. It's RAINEYDAY.com. I'm also going to be taking your questions live, so post it in the chat. Those metaphysical techniques are so you can fast forward your own spiritual growth. I'm going to be answering those questions and so much more. And since birth, I have had this gift of spiritual insight. And yes, I see dead people. I also have a master's degree in clinical behavioral psychology that I use in my spiritual business. And if that wasn't enough, I told you I'm a respected spiritual educator, powerful energy healer, a direct channel to spirit, and an accurate medical medium. All from divine guidance from spirit and the other side. And you can book a life-changing session with me at www.raineyday.com. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm proud to say, because I'm learning how to promote myself, it's very hard. It is extremely hard, but I'm proud to announce that I've added an energy exchange tip jar if you're so inclined to donate at PayPal.me/Rainy Day Psychic. It will be in the details. And don't forget, if you want me to read somebody, let me know that you're post it in the chat. Let me know that you're sending me that picture so I can pull it up and we can connect to those on the other side. Hello, Lisa. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness. I have a message for you. So funny because I literally was going to text you. I want to know where everybody's tuning in from. What's your sign? The energy lately, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm going to read some of my notes because it's been crazy. I don't know if I have too many predictions because as I was saying, my beautiful mother is gently, she's in the hospital right now. And even though I'm a psychic and I understand death very well, I communicate with them all the time. I know that our lives, our souls go on into a different aspect, a different realm. I know this because I see it. I've seen it every day. And I'm not going to say I've seen two people who are passing. I've literally seen their souls disconnect. And it's kind of odd, around the feet area and start going up into that different realm of existence, with the divine creator. And there's a lot of things that happen after that. It's just amazing to me. So even though my mom is passing, and I'm sharing with you some from my heart, it's not easy, even if you're a psychic medium. Since birth, there's my grandma Oz right here. I'm a generational psychic medium. It's in the lineage of my mom. And she's really been talking to us and helping all of us prepare for her departure. She's in the hospital in Reno right now. I'm going to be heading up there. But it's still a little bit sad because, I'm going to cry a little bit. I know what happens during death. And my mom has given me some really incredible insight, but you're still going to miss them. And it's still a process. Here's the clinical behavioral psychology. It's science, people. You do prepare, but you always have to grieve and allow that to come out of your human existence. So I call on my spirit to help me. And believe it or not, if you guys are, what just happened? Did I mute me? I muted myself. I'm going to give you a technique that will really, really help you. If you are going through an incredibly difficult time in your life, it can be anything. There is a beautiful technique that I have been using for quite a while, and a lot of people are getting a lot of benefit from it. So I'm going to share that with you. My dogs are in here because my husband is flying back from Orlando today. So excuse the deep breathing and the weird noises. It's not me. I think one of them just farted. But this technique is really, really fantastic for releasing. If you're having such a hard time, it will help you bring out those emotions so that you can navigate the situation a little bit better and not from an emotional state. Because when we allow our emotions to rule us, that's when those knee-jerk reactions come out. That's when we say things that we don't mean. This will help you navigate. It will open your heart center and your throat chakra so that when you speak, it's from the heart, if that makes sense. So what I do is I go into the bathroom. Yes, my bathroom is my sacred space because that's where everybody, no cats, no dogs, no husband, no little Luna, nobody. They leave me alone. I go in the bathroom and I take some Kleenex and I take my phone. Hello, Vilma. Welcome, welcome. I take my phone and I go on YouTube and I search for Casey Musgraves, her song Rainbow. Yes. I also take a pad of paper, or if you have it, even better, Post-it notes and a pen. So you're going to go there and you're going to sit on the toilet. I know, but it really works. You're going to close your eyes. Everything's queued up. You're going to just take some deep breaths in. And you're going to release through your mouth. Do it through your mouth because that helps any static energy that you have inside of your physical human form. It helps that static vibration just kind of be released. And you release what you can at this time. It will help you tune into that energy, that energetic Wi-Fi, and you'll be able to seize that light and see the magic all around you. Trust me, that breathing, do it 3 times at least, will help you. Then you're going to close your eyes and you're going to turn on that song. And you are going to listen because remember, words are energy, words are powerful. And I want you to be, let me step back. I want you to set the intention that you are going to be able to release what you can at this time. Doesn't mean you're going to release everything, but what you can. And write that down. It's very important to set your intention and be clear about what you intend because that's what you're giving the universe. You're giving the universe a roadmap to what your desires are. So be very clear, and it has to be very specific and just not paragraphs, people. Intention is not paragraphs. It's a sentence or 2. Then you're going to breathe, and then you're going to take in every single word that she sings. Oh, I wish I could play it here right now. And as you're listening to every word, you're just breathing. Just focus, be present and available for the healing. This is an energetic healing. And at the end of this beautiful song, I want you to remember the very last sentence. You're going to write it down. And you're going to write it on Post-it notes or paper and tape it. That very last sentence. And you're going to leave it up for 11 days. You're going to put it all over. Put it on the toilet lid underneath. So that's one of the first things you see. Put it on your mirror where you get ready in the morning. Put it all around you. Here's the science behind this. Here's my clinical psychology. When you visually see something, you're going to read it. You gently, subconsciously start rewiring your brain to think those words, to think those thoughts. From a spiritual aspect, because we always use science and spirit, from a spiritual aspect, allow yourself to cry because it's your soul signaling to you that your human form has too much energy that it doesn't need. So allow yourself during this to cry because you're going to cry. I promise you. If you don't cry, there's something wrong and we need to talk. Oh, and you can, here we go, promoting myself so hard for me. You can book me at www.raineyday.com. So this is an energy healing, but from a scientific standpoint, when you hold all of these emotions inside, you will start creating dis-ease. You will get to a point where you can't even see the forest through the trees, depression. You will, all kinds of things can happen when you don't release your emotions. You're going to do those knee-jerk reactions and say those things that you can never take back. Those are words, and that's energy you're putting out into the universe. And it puts this is your etheric body. It creates holes and snags in your energetic essence. Don't you want to be whole? So I hope that helps somebody. It really works. So what's really weird, we have a lot of retrograde, and it's going to go through January. And with all of the moon is in transit, and with all of these energies, Scorpio, Sagittarius moon, it is encouraging us to expand our minds, to get out of our human existence and go into this etheric body that we have and expand it and go out there. Get your ass off the couch. Go out there and start getting these adventures and these experiences. There's a lot of influences out there that are begging us to live our lives. Just get on our life's path, get on our yellow brick road, do that thing that makes you happy. Does it mean it'll be a career? Maybe not, but maybe it could be extra money. But you wake up every day. We have our job, and I want you to change the energy about our job. It pays for our lights. It pays for our food. It nourishes us in the ways that we need to be. Do we like it? Is this what we want to do the rest of our life? Probably not. But you can do these other things. Like I started Little Spirit Shop. I'm creating, and I've got to get on there and do more. On my website at raineyday.com. I've always wanted to put together spiritual toolkits for specific needs. So I'm getting a spiritual bath together. I have crystals. I have all kinds of wonderful things. I'm just waiting for, I just got a huge stock of a whole bunch of different stuff. This is one of them with different little spheres. So I started that because it makes me happy. It brings out that creative side. It's an adventure ordering wholesale and working with these wholesalers. So I'm getting out there and I'm creating experiences, memories. That's what Spirit wants you to do right now. Really grow. And I want you to think, people were acting too small. We need to think big, get out of your head and think big. Ask Spirit every morning. Ground yourself in Mother Earth, take a few deep breaths, find something that you're grateful for to raise your vibration, and then ask Spirit, where would you have me go? And the first things you get, write them down in a journal. What would you have me do? Write them down in your journal. Leave it alone for a while and come back to it. And any sign, symbol, song you heard, thought, anything, write it down. Feathers, coins. On coins, make sure what color it is. Is it silver? Is it a penny? Is it heads up, heads down? All of those kinds of things. Then Google that symbol. And sooner or later, and only write down what resonates, because you don't want to write down the whole, like Google, what does a white feather symbolize? You don't want to write down the whole thing. You just want to write down what's resonating. And before you know it, Spirit will unfold a whole story for you. It's how it will communicate with you. And that's how you start growing in your psychic, mediumship, metaphysical, intuitive abilities. Very important. I want you to get excited again, enthusiastic about sharing these things that you want to start growing. I just had a friend who booked a session with me, and as we're talking, she can put together essential oils as a blend like nobody. And I said, baby girl, why don't you start doing this? I told her how to get her retail license. It's very inexpensive, really easy. all that stuff. She did that. She started doing these blends, and she started putting different crystals with it. She's on Etsy, and she said, making about $1,000 extra income. You're welcome. Coffee with a psychic. Oh, another thing they're asking you to purge. So do it room by room. I've been doing that for some time now. When things are in order, this is also science. Your mind is very orderly. You are not frantic. Things are together. They're asking you to create sacred spaces, clean it out. You know, those big piles in your closet, go through them, donate them. Don't worry about selling them. If you can, yay for you, but just get rid of it. Get rid of the clutter, because that will help you have a clear mind, body, and spirit. And I'm asking you, Spirit is asking you, I don't want you to have hope anymore, because hope is not a freaking plan. Hope is paralyzing. Hope is what do they call those things? Those boards that you put up, manifestation boards, and you put all these different pictures of your wants, your needs, your desires. I call bullshit. That's great. It keeps you in a perpetual state of hope. Oh, my other computer just sang a little song to me, which tells me that I'm on the right path. So hope paralyzes you. Hope gives you, this is Abraham Hicks, The Art of Manifestation and Abundance. For example, you're going to put up there, oh, I want a purple Porsche. Is that really what you want? Do you know how expensive they are? And the oil changes and the maintenance and all of that. Don't you just want a vehicle that gets you from A to Z, that makes you feel good about driving it, that keeps you cool in these hell hot summers in Vegas? Hello, Wendy. And also, it doesn't cost you, it's not high maintenance. Those are the kinds of things. And have faith. That's what you want to ask Spirit for. And how do you want to feel? I want a car that has a kick-ass stereo, a great air conditioner, and sometimes enough speed so when I want to pass somebody, I can. How do you want to feel? That's what you're going to tell the universe, and you will manifest it. You're giving the universe a roadmap to your deepest desires. The law of abundance, the law of manifestation. What else? By doing this, you stretch your mind, you expand that etheric body, your auric field, that rainbow that is around all of us. You expand that light beyond your body. And that's where the magic is, because Spirit is all around you out here. It's very important that you start expanding these energies. I don't want you to take on, when I say Spirit is telling me, don't take on too much. Simplify your life. Look at what do you really need in your life. Here's an example. My husband and I, we had all of these different payments. And I said to him, actually, he brought it up. He said that he could borrow against his retirement. And I thought, oh God, that's not a good thing. Immediately, I'm telling Spirit, no, 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 no. But there's a reason my husband is telling me this. So I have been taught to, not only when you ask Spirit, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? You have to ask them to see. And I almost didn't see it because I immediately put up a block. I heard borrow against retirement. I didn't allow the magic to come through. I didn't seize the light or tune into my energetic Wi-Fi system. I was just like, boop, human experience. No. But then I literally felt a slap on the back of the head, like that Cher slap in Moonstruck to Nicolas Cage. Rainey, snap out of it. So I allowed my husband to continue what he was saying. And I looked at the interest rates on all of this debt. It was manageable. It wasn't overwhelming, and it wasn't causing us to not have money. But was it really doing the thing? It's too much clutter, so I decluttered. So we took out a loan, and it's 3%. It'll be paid off in 5 years, and I can pay extra money towards it. And it takes all these little things and it compartmentalizes. So I'm not worrying about, oh, I got to pay on this date. Oh, I got to pay this on this date. It was so wonderful. I felt so free after doing something very simple. 5 years as opposed to some of these credit cards. Good luck, 10 years, 12, 20%. So that is what Spirit is asking you to do. Good morning, Ron. Good morning. Love and prayers to you too. So I want to tell you one more thing. My mother is passing, and I'm going to probably be going up to Reno. And I'm going to experience that with her. It's funny because I'm already being shown that she's going to pass when nobody's around. My mother's soul is telling me that she doesn't want anybody to have that as their last experience with her. Isn't that loving? It's going to be hard, even though I've gone through all of these things. I know all of these things. I know that there is life after death. I know this. But it's still, here's the clinical behavioral psychology part of it. I'm still going to have to process it from a human side. So I'm going to embrace that. I'm going to be present and I'm going to experience that. You know, death is not a horrible thing. I'm going to go in there and my throat is tightening a little bit, which is my signal to me that I have some stuff that I still need to release. So I'm going to turn on that song Rainbow by Casey Musgraves. Please do that. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Hello, VCP Photo. Hello. Vicky, I want you to go back and rewatch this because there's a beautiful technique for releasing. So let's get started. Do I have any Aries here? I'm in Aries. I think, Lisa, you're in Aries. Very, very important. Starting today, all Aries need to really open their heart chakra, open your heart space. Very, very important. Clear out all the mud, open it up wide. Put protection in front of you. Just call in Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, I command you to step into this space. Step in front of me with your beautiful shield of protection. Hold that beautiful blue light, that sword, and just make sure that you cut through all the bullshit, Archangel Michael. Please do that for the next 7 days. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And every night before you go to bed, tell him that you appreciate that. Thank you. Continue to step into your space and protect you. As you're opening your heart space, I want you to make sure, get some blue crystals because that represents the throat chakra. Do I need blue crystals? Oh, here we go. And I would literally put them on my throat and I would just start clearing out all of that tension from your throat because I feel, Aries, you've got a lot of tension. You're having trouble expressing yourself so that people will receive what you're trying to get across. They'll be more receptive. Go to Melanie Beckler on YouTube and do an Archangel Michael energy clearing meditation while you hold or you have. You could, a lot of people, come on, girls, you put it in your bra. Keep it with you, put it in your pocket throughout the day. And at the end of the evening, before you go to bed, clear it of any kind of energy. You can put selenite with it, put some selenite on it, and just take that beautiful stone, that beautiful crystal that you've been carrying all day long. It's going to clear it of any energies that it helped pick up or block. Clear it and then put it underneath your bed, kind of where your throat chakra will be. And it will help infuse that energy of clearing your throat. When you do that, you're going to imagine an infinity, the number 8 going between your throat and your heart chakra, so that when you speak with confidence and you speak with conviction, because it's very important, because something I feel is going to happen on Thursday. The energy is very, very heavy. So Thursday morning, make sure you stay grounded. Raise your vibration by finding one thing that you are grateful for, because it's going to be a little heavy. But again, if you start doing this exercise, Archangel Michael, whatever you say is coming from a place of love, and it will be received by that other person. Very important. All right, Taurus. Oh, did I want to say one more thing about Aries? No. Taurus, my beautiful Taurus, your week ends on a beautiful, happy high note. Cheers. Cheers. Your frequency is going to start supporting your current experience. So it feels like you're on a high right now, Taurus. Keep it going. Keep this high vibration going out. But I want you, sometimes you get a little bit scared. Sometimes you get anxious, and I don't want that energy to be projected outward. I want you to detach from the fears and the limitations that you feel are coming to you. Detach from the fears of the world. It's very easy by just changing your vibrational tuning fork. Just change it. Clear out. I want you to embody the frequency that supports this happiness. Listen to that. Oh my gosh. Here's your exercise. We are visual people, Taurus, because right now we are entering Virgo, and there's a lot of beautiful happiness, pleasure, being joyful coming your way. Go onto YouTube and Google Happy by Pharrell. Listen to that song, but I also want you to look at all of the other things that came up in your search. That dance that he does, there are people all over the world doing that song and creating beautiful dances. I'm getting chills. It will change your energy. You will be so happy. I watched one from Iran that just changed my energy, changed my thought process, Taurus. And that's what we need to do right now for you, because you're in that pleasure zone. It is a beautiful happiness occurring, and we want to keep that energy going. I have some more for you, Taurus. You have a lot of secrets inside, and that's kind of like your forte. You would be the greatest person for me to tell a heartfelt secret to, because you would never give it up. I love that about you. But I want you, if someone keeps prodding you and prodding you, to tell them what's going on. Don't get into the drama. Really important for you to just zip it, shut it, and throw the key away. Do not give up those secrets. It's going to be really hard for you, but it's important, Taurus, that you just keep that happy, that joyful energy around you, because I feel like a really beautiful party and is coming on, because you are going to meet somebody that's going to be life changing for you. It's almost like that best friend, that person that just vibes with you. As long as you keep your energy up in this joyful experience, because honey, you got a great week coming ahead. Post your questions, please do. And please subscribe to my newsletter. If you haven't done it in the last 2 months, go daddy dump them. I have some really exciting stuff coming up from starting a Patreon. And for those of you who subscribe to my newsletter, you're going to be the first to know, and you're also going to be given special discounts. And what it is, because I am a respected spiritual educator, it is going to be magical private mentorship, just kind of joining in, dipping your toes, the seeker, somebody just seeking. And then I forget the other ones, but one for just psychic development, one for mediumship development, and one who just wants more practice, one who needs that one-on-one interaction to help. And one of those tiers also, you get a free reading from me every month. So I'm excited about that. Coffee with a psychic. I don't know why my throat's so dry today. My mouth is so dry. Gemini, slow down. Slow down. Do not give up what you are doing or thinking, especially when it comes to career. You have a plan in mind. Do not tell anybody, because it will be used against you, and it's going to crash all of that, what you've been working towards. So just keep quiet. Don't even tell your family. Do not give it up. Hold it in. Just opposite of Taurus. September is good. August was flip sides. There's this and then there's that. September is all about just kind of keeping calm, keeping quiet, not getting in the drama. Just kind of be more of a loner. Don't just kind of, September is that month where we start fall, the fall equinox. Just allow yourself some more isolation and some more time to yourself, and just tell people, hey, I just need some time to myself. And if they ask you why, well, it's kind of personal, and I'll be okay, but please just give me that space. So important for you, Gemini, because you're not really, can I say, you're not doing things that are right. It could be indulging in too much alcohol, eating too much comfort food. It feels, Gemini, it's an overindulgence in something that's not for your greatest and highest good. It could be drugs even. Please be careful, because fentanyl is out there, and it may look like a Xanax. I just read for a mother who lost her son, who was very anxious and didn't fit in. Trust me, this little soul was from another space and time. He just jumped in to see if Earth was a place he wanted to experience, and he never fit in here. So he bought on the internet what he thought was Xanax, and it had a very small amount. Literally, I equate it, what the mother told me, Spirit showed me, it was 4 grains of salt, and it killed him instantly. And I want to tell you, it's very, 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 very important for you, Gemini. Do not do drugs. Do not get into this. Even smoking marijuana for you right now, Gemini, it feels like it's overindulgence, and it's hurting your mind, body, and your spirit. Please, please, please be careful. Cancer. Do I have any Cancers here? Now this is a reading for over the next few weeks. It feels as though you're not giving your loved ones enough credit. Sometimes you immediately throw up a wall. They are there with some compassion, and believe it or not, those that you thought would never understand what you're going through, that energy is changing, and that's so beautiful. You, Cancer, it feels as though they're going to have some compassion and understanding. So please just be open to that. Don't just say, throw up that wall. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to talk to you, because that energy is changing. It feels though that you are so isolated that you're not out there getting to know other people. I feel if you did, now is the time to possibly meet a partner. It won't be a life partner, but it will be a partner for a while. But if you don't get out there, you're not going to meet them. It is important for you to do that right now, Cancer, because if you were to start getting out there, you never know, you might meet that special someone. Even if it's chatting, even if you just have an email friend, it might turn into something very beautiful. The energy is saying for you, Cancer, that romantic feeling needs to be sparked again, because you've been isolated way too much, and it's time for you to step out of that comfort zone. It also feels like money, some extra money will be coming in, kind of nice, and it's going to be for no reason at all. So just be in the energy of acceptance, and it's going to come out of nowhere. I want you to get out of focusing too much on the money, money, money. Let it go into the universe and trust that they are working behind the scenes. When you let it go, all of these beautiful, it could be $10. It could be, a friend giving you something. Just be open to it. Get out of that money mindset, because if not, you're just going to be holding on to it. And no, it won't come. For example, I need $500 to make my bills this month. That's not what you tell the universe. You tell the universe, I want, not need, because when you're in needy, it's a needy. Needy is a lower vibrational frequency. I'm not needy. I don't need. I want all of my needs to be met. Set that intention, and then you give the universe that roadmap to bring you abundance. When you say $500, are you going to get any more than that? Probably not. So change the energy, especially you, Cancer, of how you think about money. Be more present and available. And I want you to connect to your mind, body, and spirit. I don't want you to just connect to your human existence and spirit, your body as well. They all are one. It's that triangle. Look up what the triad. When you see, oh my gosh, what are they? Catholic people do kind of like this. They're doing it to the triad, the 3. So look it up, see what resonates, and I want you to focus on that for the next 7 days. All right. Leo, do I have any Leos here? Oh my goodness, so much going on. If you have a question, please post it in the chat. Okay, Leo. Lot of energy coming your way, and I don't want it to be overwhelming for you. So make sure at different times throughout the day, especially in the morning, ground yourself. Oh, Virgo. Okay, Ron, I will get to you shortly. When you do this, you're going to bring in so much abundance. For you, Leo, manifestation is very good for you this week, but I'm going to tell you how to do it. When you manifest something, you don't do the vision board. You don't need, you want, but it's how you feel. I want you. Oh, good, Vicky. You threw me off and started earlier. I know. Had to step away and just cut the end of Cancer. Perfect. Yeah, I had to start early because my little baby Luna is coming this morning, and I'm getting ready to go to Reno. So how you do this, how you manifest, is you want to tune into how you want to feel. When all of my needs are met, it makes me feel safe. It makes me feel grounded. It makes me feel centered. You know, when I got that loan at 3% and I paid everybody off, oh my goodness, I feel lighter. And I didn't realize that all of these bills, even though we could afford them, that's not the point. It just felt very heavy. And I always was on guard of, did I pay that bill? What date is it? What day is it? I had to plan out monthly. Now I don't do that. It's one payment. It automatically comes out of my husband's payroll bi-weekly. It's 3% interest, and I can pay more on it. It just frees my energy up so I can start doing things that I've really been wanting to, because having to pay all those bills takes energy and it takes precious time out of my day. So Leo, think about that. Think about all these little things. Don't compartmentalize them. Get rid of the things that are just holding you in this perpetual state of, I got to pay attention to that. Got to pay attention to that. You have a lot of energy, but if you change, and it's all around money for you, Leo, this is all finances. Really dig deep. Really know where all your money's going to. And very important right now, because we are in a recession. I don't care what they say, right? Hi, Jasper. You can hear them in the background, right? We're in a recession. We're going to be at least for a year to 2 years. The housing market, I told you, I've been telling you, is crashing. All these people that sold and got all that money for their house and moved into a house that's still like $700,000, you will never regain that. You will never regain that equity. I'm telling you. And in 2008, it was all of these weird loans. Well, this is going to be worse than 2008. And I don't want to scare you, because the government will have to work with us just like they did in 2008. This is what I've been seeing. Pardon me. People are going to be way upside down. And a lot of people got an ARM loan, which it's varying interest rates. The federal government is going to up the interest rate again. And just like when Carter was president, this is a no political zone, no division. This is just what Spirit is showing me. And cash is king. Hold on to your money. And really, Leo, look at your finances. And if you don't need to spend it, don't. Do you really need Starbucks every day? Create a Starbucks in your home. Go on Amazon and buy really good Starbucks French roast coffee. I created it in my home, and I bought a little grinder and I freshly grind it every morning instead of going to Starbucks. It will save you money. Look at where your money's going, Leo. Very, very important. Before you know it, you spent $30 at 7-Eleven for what? And you're putting things into your body that you don't need, right? This is also for Gemini. All right, Virgo. Oh, honey, girl, friend, guy. Why are you not chasing and following those heart's desires and that ambition? It is time to possibly change what you're doing and get that September is all about following your path, embracing your heart's desire and creating it through manifestation and abundance. Here's your job, Virgo. but it's not your life. It's half of our life. But I want you to change your energy about how you think about that job. Start that job, that business that you've been wanting to, because right now, and especially on Thursday, those ambitions are going to start coming and manifesting into the physical world. It is so important for you to follow your yellow brick road. Virgo, your solar plexus is so out of alignment. It's important that you start clearing that, because our solar plexus is our psychic GPS. It's how we navigate with our sacral. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They're saying your sacral chakra and your solar plexus are out of balance. They are not integrated together, just like we did earlier with the throat and the heart. Very important for you to integrate, Virgo, your solar plexus and your sacral. So your solar plexus is your navigation and guidance system, not only in the human physical form, but also in the spiritual realm, that universal intelligence. Your sacral is your personal power center. It's who we are as a human being. It is our power. It is our creativity. It is our sensuality. It is everything we experience in the physical earth plane while you're incarnated here on earth. So clear and put together your sacral and your solar plexus. Very, very important. Merge them together. And I want to just see a wheel between the two. Go on YouTube, and I want you to do a solar plexus meditation and then a sacral meditation to clear them and open them. Because when you do, you are going to start unfolding life in the greatest of benefits. You're going to fast forward anything that you want to create and do. You're going to be able to be this little entrepreneur. I was talking about a woman who booked with me who created these beautiful scents, and she's selling them on Etsy. She's making $1,000 extra a month. And she wakes up and at work, she's doing her job great. She looks at it like, okay, I'm here from 9 to 5. I told her to watch that movie, 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton, who I believe we're going to lose in the next few months. My beautiful Dolly Parton. Elton John, too. I talked about him a while back. He's not going to be really performing anymore. He's just declining and disintegrating. And I feel that his physical form is preparing to go to the other side as well. So really important, Virgo, really important that you focus on those energies and create that extra job. I also had a student that I mentored, and I love her. We were going to be starting up our Metaphysical Mondays, but we can't because I'm going to be in Reno with my mother. And her name is Michelle Tell from the Signs of Tarot. She was a student of mine. And whatever spirit channeled through me, she got that aha moment, and she created her business, the Signs of Tarot. She's magical. She's amazing. And we're going to be starting up our Metaphysical Mondays probably in the next couple of weeks, depending on my mom's transitioning. During this process, I've been keeping a lot of rose quartz and pink tourmaline, a lot of pink, pink, pink around me, because I just want to make sure that during this process, that my heart is open, because this is my mother's passing is really going to be transitional for me too, and all of her family members. It's going to be an event that I want to experience, so I'm going to be present and available. It's going to be wonderful. All right, Libra. Ooh. Be careful what you say, especially on Thursday and Friday, and it has to do with career. Not a good career move, Libra. Keep your mouth quiet, sit back, observe, count to 10 before you say anything. I feel like you're feeling really fragile and out of place. And this has to do with career, Libra. It's not a bad thing what you're in. Spirit is asking you not to always push into a situation, not always see and be seen. You don't need to see and be seen. What Spirit is asking you, Virgo, is to step back and observe. Don't put your 2 cents in. It feels, oh, your mom, Vicky, your mom is Virgo. Okay. I said there's a message for you, but this is for all Virgos, but this is really for you, Vicky. Here's you and here's your sister. And here's your mom. Your mom feels like she's kind of stuck in the middle. Virgos need to step back and observe, because what's happening is I'm stepping between these two people's lessons. I am inserting myself in a place where I am not allowing growth to occur. So Virgos, step back and allow growth to occur between these people. Because by you inserting yourself, it's just creating more dramatic energy. And it's stuff that you don't need to. Step back, allow these two people to navigate their path and align with their energy, because that's where the magic happens. Then there's no more static energy in between. Then there's no more drama. Then there is no more insertion of what you think, because words and thoughts are powerful. Step back and observe and allow this to unfold. And you know what? I'm really right now, can you feel it? I'm creating an energy ball. So Virgos, just create that energy ball. Close your eyes. And I want you to breathe from the universe in through your hands and in through your heart. Breathe in through your heart, that beautiful emerald green energy. And when you blow it out above that energy circle, because you're going to blow out all that static energy, all of that stuff that you've been inserting, because you're not allowing these two energies to do this beautiful energetic dance. And I can feel between my hands, I'm expanding this energy. And then you're going to send that ball of energy, you're going to just take it and kind of gently cut it in half and send that to those people. It may be a WrestleMania, Vicky, right? But that's what's supposed to happen. By your mom inserting herself, she's not allowing growth between either of you. It's stagnant. Virgo, if you don't step back and observe, you are really robbing these two people of a beautiful lesson. Makes sense, Virgo? Makes sense? And then turn on the charm. Just send love. Just send love. Sit back and you're going to probably laugh at the craziness and the bullshit that's being thrown. And by stepping back, you're going to gain a huge lesson, because I feel, Virgo, you're in a transitional stage. You are transitioning to something totally different. So by stepping back, it's allowing your divine path to unfold for you as well. So work on your solar plexus, work on your sacral, get back on your path, because you're out of alignment. I feel like you're just lying in a field full of poppies. And remember when Dorothy and all of her 3 spirit guides were lying just like la la la, looking at the clouds, just kind of not in the world. Snap out of it. We want the rain to come down and wash away all of that spiritual gook. Clear your energy, step back and watch. Watch these beautiful souls come together and learn their lesson by creating a different projection, right? It's time to give space for what is beckoning within and to be born. Really important for you, Virgo. All righty. Hope that resonates. Hope that helps. Libra. Oh, I talked about Libra. Did I talk about Libra? I don't even know. I'm just going to go with the flow. Scorpio. It feels as though, and Scorpio, you've had a really great run the last few months, but the energy is changing. The energy is shifting. The energy is really, 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 oh my goodness. It's really hard for you to navigate now, Scorpio. Things are coming to an abrupt stop. And it's not this beautiful, la, 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 life is great, life is good. Unfortunately, you're going to have a lot of stuff that's going to make you stop. And it's going to throw some, to me, it's not negative energy. I'm not seeing negative energy. It's just feelings that you have inside that you haven't been able to express. It feels like stagnant energy. And for me, when I see negative, I don't ever see negative. I see it as, okay, the universe is trying to tell me something. Spirit, what is it? Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? Now show me the lesson, because that lesson is so important, because that provides opportunities for growth, expansion. You're going to have a difficult time. You're really going to have a difficult time navigating this next week. But what I want you to do is surrender. Surrender to this beautiful, it looks like your life is being painted. I advise you to take an Akashic Records meditation into your current lifetime, because it's really important to see, how is your life being painted? What is the inner landscape of your soul? That will show you why some of these hard lessons are coming your way. And I want you to just breathe through it, because it's not negative, it's growth. It's absolute growth. It's really funny, because I've said this before and I want to say it again. And I've got it written down, because what this is going to do is strengthen the voice of your soul. It's going to realign mind, body, and spirit. That triad, that triangle, mind, body, and spirit. I want you to keep asking the universe, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What is the lesson? Now show me the opportunity and allow me to see it when it comes. Because right now you're having trouble navigating, because it's the unknown. And life has been so great lately. You're like, what the fuck just happened? Really, Scorpio, truth bombs. Oh, my mouth is so dry today. Maybe it's because I slept in. Normally, Spirit wakes me up at 4. Today, I slept till 6:10. Maybe I was snoring really loud and got a really good sleep. I don't even know. But thank you, universe. Thank you, guides. So, Scorpio, surrender to the unknown. Surrender to, okay, this is happening. Breathe through it. I have faith that there's a reason for these abrupt halts, these things that are coming into my life. Surrender to that unknown. Surrender to the mystery of what's next. Okay, I'm excited. I'm going to change my energy. It's going to be a difficult time, but I'll get through it. I have faith that there is a bigger lesson for me that I'm not hearing. Hand over your control. That's really hard for you, Scorpio. I know. I want you to imagine that this beautiful magical bus pulls up right in front of you. Those doors open and you step in and you see spirit. And for once in your life, Scorpio, you're not going to be driving. You're going to be the passenger. Because when you're driving, you're just focused on the road, 10 and 2, 10 and 2, and you're not seeing the beauty all around you. You're not seeing those lessons that Spirit's trying to tell you. You're not seeing how your soul is still being written and what that beautiful tapestry is, because it's still being woven. That's why it's important for you to do an Akashic Records meditation into this current lifetime. See how it's unfolding. Hand over your control. Trust that just because, and this is hard for you, Scorpio, that you can't see the magic that's unfolding underneath. Just because you can't see, it's like the Wizard of Oz. Just because you can't see behind the curtain doesn't mean it's not working for you. The universe works in magical ways. And you don't need to see it. You just need to feel it and be guided by it. Does that resonate, Scorpio? And it's for everybody, because that tapestry is always being woven and painted for us. We just need to know why, how, where do I go, and follow that faith. I don't want you to use the word hope anymore. Throw away that word, hope, faith. Faith is much better. Faith is a higher vibrational frequency. Just because you don't know what's happening under the surface doesn't mean it's not working for you. And your tapestry is being woven in ways known, some of it, but mainly it's the unknown. So cultivate the word faith, cultivate faith, because Scorpio, it's going to be a really rough ride for you. I know these voids feel kind of scary, but that's when we're in our human existence, our human mind. When you step out of that and go up to your soul, just 2 feet above your crown chakra, fill this space. A lot of people keep this void. There's a lot of energy working in here. Fill it up with this crown chakra energy. Fill it up. Those voids feel scary. Go up to your higher self. Because right now, Scorpio, you think you should be doing something. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Relinquish that control. That's what this is all about. Faith is all about relinquishing control. Faith is all about handing over that control. You don't need to be doing something. Surrender to the mystery of life. Because honestly, underneath, behind the curtain, the universe is working in your favor. So use that, please. Please, please, please. Oh, I started Libra but didn't finish. Okay, so let me go back to Libra. Thank you, Vicky. You know what? When I become really famous, I'm going to hire you because you're the one that keeps me, I swear to God, all through past lives, you've been my scribe. You've been like my support. You've been that person that always kept me level. I love you for that. I love you so much for that. Libra, Libra. I have more for you, Libra. Okay. For you, it's all about intensity and passion. You're very comfortable with yourself, and you expand that energy around you of confidence. And I love that about you. But I want you to think about, sometimes you're so confident that you aren't seeing some of these people that aren't so confident in themselves. Libra, your message for this week is to seek out those people, those around you that don't have that confidence. You have something to give and to be in service. I want you to help others that don't quite feel the confidence that you do within themselves. Your goal is to help people, lift them up, and be in service to others all this week. All this week. So, Vicky, I'm on Sagittarius. Coffee with a psychic. I love this mug. I bought this for my husband because he was in the Army for 24 years, and all of those benefits really have helped me. I'm showing some gratitude to help raise that vibration because I'm going to need it. We're all going to need it this week. It's going to be a really weird, crazy week. You saw I predicted in the what is it called? The atomic energy, I don't know, that plant in Ukraine, and how it's going to be very scary and how it's going to bring the world together. Something very scary comes out of a horrible incident. It's not going to release that radiation into the air. The world is going to come and make sure that that's taken care of. But I predicted that. I'm that good. I'm learning to pat myself on the back and promote myself more. So Sagittarius. I feel like you have a lot of ambitions and you get really excited about them, but there's something that keeps stopping you from moving forward. What I would like you to do I need to draw a card for you? Yes. So these are some cards. I just subscribed to Hay House's, I guess it's one of those membership boxes, and you get it every quarter, and it's a lot of like tarot cards and other little tchotchkes. It's really kind of cool. And in the first one, and they limit it, so you got to get into, make sure you watch for the next one on Hay House, Power Thought Cards by Louise Hay. And they have been magical, and this is for you, Sagittarius. And they gave me this sweet little holder that I use for myself. I draw a card every day, and just throughout the day try to remember that. So this is for you. Let's change our vibrational frequency. You have a lot of ambitions, and we need to move them beyond that block, and we need to find out why. So I'm asking Spirit, and I always don't use cards. Spirit, guide me for that message for Sagittarius that will help them move beyond this block, because you get so excited, you get going, you buy the stuff. Here's an example. I have a friend who wanted to do an online story sale. Unfortunately, we are no longer like friends, which is okay. And I still send her a happy vibrational energy. But she started this online story sale. It was really she tried very hard, but there was a block. It really wasn't the best that she could have done. And then she kind of changed into the crystals and jewelry, into witchy stuff. And that's okay. I don't believe in that. And maybe that's why Spirit kind of made us not become friends anymore. I kind of know why, but that's okay. People get jealous. It's all right. Sometimes people take things personally. It's so silly. Talk it out. Talk it out. So Sagittarius, let's remove that block. Let's draw that card. So I turn every experience into an opportunity. Each problem has a solution. She has a beautiful little message on the back. All experiences are opportunities to learn and grow. I am safe. I know what the message is. I know what the message is from that card. You're thinking little. You need to think bigger. And you have a fear of success, Sagittarius. So sad. Don't be fearful to be successful. I turn every experience into an opportunity. That's very important for you. I want you to start saying, I am fearless. I have no fear of success. I am successful. That's the block, the fear of success. So I want you to go on YouTube and do some meditations that clear every energetic center and bind them all together. Because if the heart isn't working, you can't really use these other, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. If this isn't working, you can't work all of those chakras below. Your solar plexus is definitely off balance. Your your sacral, you're not into this experience, you're not present, and your root chakra, you're not grounded. So do a meditation that works all of those energy centers. Okay, Sag. Capricorn, next few weeks, it's going to be a lesson in love. It feels as though you don't know how to love and you don't know how to receive love lately. It doesn't feel good, Capricorn. It really feels like you really need to change the energy, because what's happening is this Mercury retrograde for you. I want you to be open to love. Again, wow, a lot of signs this week are definitely not into their heart space. It feels as though your heart is mucky and muddy. Clear it out. Your ideas in love need to be bigger, need to be grander, and you need to be optimistic about love. You will find love and it will be uplifting. But if you don't change the energy, you're not going to get that love that you really deserve and desire. Capricorn, I have another message for you. Romance is in the air. It will come if you allow it. It's for the next week. It might be someone that you've known for a very long time, that friend that turned into something more. Don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid to love and be loved by this person. Allow it to unfold to your benefit. It might be a beautiful, beautiful journey for you, one that you need to experience, one that is written in your soul contract. Don't change your contract with spirit, because here's what we do in our soul contracts. We write these forks in the road. Do I go left or do I go right? The left is another lesson. The right is a beautiful journey. The right is the law of non-resistance. The left is the law of resistance. So we need to change that when it comes to love. There is someone that it's going to be just incredible. And you know what? Even if it doesn't work, it is still unfolding to your benefit. Don't worry about what's behind the curtain. Enjoy it, embrace it. And you're going to end up still friends, or it might turn into a beautiful forever after. Wow. For me, you've had the best reading of the week. Aquarius. A lot of chaos this week. Can we all feel it? There's a lot of chaos in the world right now, and we're all feeling it deeply. You're the water sign. Let it flow. Embrace the chaos that's coming. And I don't want you to look at it as negative. I want you to look at it as an innovation, a way and an opportunity. Oh my goodness. It feels that there's a gap. And this has to do with entrepreneurship. There is a gap that you need to fill. So if you've been thinking, here's an example. If you've been thinking that a lot of people, especially on Etsy, don't know how to create their own website, maybe you're very good, like me. I'm very good at that. I just am. It's just in my DNA. It's just in my soul. I just really know how to navigate through these different programs like GoDaddy. I used to have another website builder. Maybe it is your opportunity, because you're really good at building your website, that you can offer your services, fill that gap to maybe some of these people that are growing their Etsy. Maybe some of these people that have 1,400 followers need their own website and they hired someone to do it, and you can fill that gap for a very inexpensive price. There's an opportunity there in all of this chaos. Be innovative, fill that gap. You're the gap filler, Aquarius. That's exciting. So I want you to ask Spirit, let me see the gap that I can fill. It might be a really neat side business, bring in some extra cash. Maybe you could do it for them every month. Maybe it's a monthly income that you can grow, Vicky. Hint, hint. There's a gap that you can fill and bring in this extra money. Maybe you have all these crystals that you don't really need because you've gone through and you've cleaned. Yeah, Mr. Styles is. I love him. I'll see if I can tune into him, Vicky. Harry Styles. Oh my goodness. Vicky gave me something that brings me so much joy and raises my vibration. Listening to Harry Styles and reading about him, he's just such an incredible soul, and following his journey has been great. So we'll talk more about that. But Aquarius, let's say like you have all these crystals. Do you really need all these crystals? Go back, price them, put them on an Instagram story and sell them. And set up a Venmo. Venmo doesn't take any of your money. They give you 100% of your money. Where like PayPal, for being that intermediary, charges a percentage. And because of the economy right now, they're taking more. So I use PayPal. I'm not seeing as much as I used to. So if I charge $5, I'm not going to get $5. Some of that goes to PayPal, and it's expensive right now. I believe that's going to change, but fill that gap, Aquarius. Boy, I'm running over. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm in slow-mo today. Pisces. Oh, another partnership. So for me, Pisces, I see if you're willing to get out of your own way, because I feel like Pisces has been like hibernating. Your Groundhog Day, all day, every day. You are doing the same thing every day, and it's quite boring. But I want you to change your energy and maybe go to a first Fridays with a friend. What do you love to do? Do you love to go to live plays? Dress up, put on your makeup, or if you're a guy or a friend, put on your best outfit that makes you feel good and go to like the Smith Center and watch Wicked, watch some of these fantastic things, and just say hi to people. Go up and grab a drink. Go up and grab a cocktail or some water. Say hi to people. Print some of your own business cards. And it doesn't need to be a business. Maybe it's just your name and your contact information that you can hand out. Hey, let's connect. Let's go to lunch. You need to get out there because you're going to be bringing in opportunities for romance. But you won't bring them in if you're on your goddamn couch or if you're on your phone on social media. Get the flip off of there. Would you get up and change the energy? Whatever you love, do that. If you love Italian food, go sit at the bar. So here's a great example. Go to Grape Street if you live in Vegas. They have the most incredible bar. Go have some appetizers, try some wine. And if you don't drink some sparkling grape juice. They have all kinds of things. But that's where you're going to meet people. Go there like every Friday. Start getting out there and meeting people. But go and align with what you love to do. If you love outdoor exercise, if you love hiking, go on Meetup. Go find a group of like-minded people, get out there, make sure you print out these cards so you can hand them out. There's even a card on your phone that you can, if you have an iPhone, I don't know about Androids, but you can airdrop your information to them. What? That's for you, Vicky. What? Pisces, very important. So I think I've covered everybody. Let's tune into Harry Styles. What I love about Harry Styles is he exudes both masculine and feminine. He has truly stepped in finally into his authentic self. It was kind of hard for him because when he was with his group, he felt kind of limited. When he took that leap of faith and stepped out onto his own, that's where the magic started happening. That's where he started connecting the dots. He is so in touch with his higher self. Oh my goodness. If you haven't listened to him or seen him or read about him, he is really the epitome of living life to its fullest. And he's taught me something, that you can be both masculine and feminine, and it's okay to be your authentic self. You know, that's one of the beautiful things that have come out of the energy of the last 3 years, is we can live how we want to live. I hate, though, and this is no jab or poke at anybody, this is a safe zone, and it's safe to have opposite ideas but still love each other. Acceptance of, we can speak our minds but we can still be friends. We may not align politically, spiritually, but we can still be friends. What I love about him, and I hate, though, this he, shim, he, she, they, or pronouns. I kind of understand how you feel, but can I just love you for who you are without having to worry about a label? That's one thing Spirit has shown me, is I've never liked labels. So if you ever take a class with me, I don't label clairvoyance. I don't talk about those buzzwords, because I talk about how it makes you feel. I don't want to put labels on anything, because labels to me is limiting. And one thing Harry Styles, well, hello, Stella. Can you hear her? She just brought me a present. Hello, everybody go away. Hello, Stella. What I love about Harry Styles is he is teaching us that we can be who we are without a label. Vicky, thank you for sharing him with me, because he's really allowed me to just kind of show that masculine, feminine side and embrace it. And okay, Spirit, to balance those, not be so masculine at one time, because masculinity can be abrasive, and embrace more of the feminine, which is a little bit more compassionate. So that's something I've learned, to just embrace both sides, but making sure they're balanced. So Vicky, that was for you, Mr. Harry Styles. Well, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Please join my newsletter at www.raineyday.com. Nobody really posted a question, and that's okay. And again, if next week, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing this next week. It depends on my mama's transition. Email me pictures of those departed loved ones, or your fur babies, your animals on the other side. And they can also be alive, not people, because I don't like to, without their permission, show their picture. But if you have a fur baby that's alive, email it to me and I'll read it. Thank you all for joining. Just say a prayer for my beautiful family. It is needed. I know that my brother and my stepdad are really going to take my mom's physical departure very, very hard. But I have that faith that it is divine timing, and it's her will, not ours. So again, learn from these different energies that are being presented into your life. Don't put up that resistance. Don't put up that blockage. Right now, September is all about living in a non-resistant state. I love you too, Vicky, so much. Be in this non-resistant state. That's one thing on my Patreon I'm going to be teaching, is the law, all these beautiful laws, law of non-resistance. Saying that, I'm going to do one more thing. So if you didn't join me on doing bibliomancy readings, I have a video up there that talks about and teaches what bibliomancy is. So I'm going to ask Spirit, please give me a message for those tuning in and those who watch the replay. What is the lesson today? So this is the book. This has been my Bible. It was written way before The Secret, way before Abraham Hicks. You can get it on Amazon. They're now printing it again. Raymond Hollywell is the author. I've had my original book since I was about 11 or 12. It was given to me by a great friend of my family, Grant Goodmanson, who was a very famous psychic out of Utah, working with the law, 11 truth principles for success. Now, he uses the word God a lot, and he cites some things from the Bible, which God is our reference. Everybody understands what God is, but it could be whatever God you believe in. And some of the things from the Bible do resonate. So I'm going to ask Spirit, give me a message for those tuning in and those who will be joining on the replay. What is the message? What is the universal message that you want to send out? Universe, please send it to me now. You hold it to your heart and you breathe into it, that circle. Okay. Law of supply. So a lot of people are feeling the crunch of this recession. We are in a recession. I don't care what anybody says. I predicted this quite a while ago, and we're going to be for quite some time. But don't fear it. In the end, we're all going to be okay. We plant an acorn in the soil. It will sprout forth a tree. Each year, the tree will bring forth leaves in the spring and shed them in the fall. It's cyclical. What we're going through is cyclical. Even the Earth's climate is cyclical. We're going to be going into a cooling period in 2022 and in 2023. Mark my words. The leaves drop to earth and become a part of the fertile soil. The trees live for hundreds of years. It dies, it falls to the earth and decays. This decomposed timber slowly becomes a part of the earth and is hardened into peat and coal. The coal is mined and brought into the home as fuel. Here it is consumed with fire and burned into ashes, and the heat unit throws off are used to warm the home. The ashes are again given and cast upon the earth, supplying food to the soil, which finally nurtures another seed and causes it to sprout forth and become in time another great tree. So the law of supply. We plant these seeds. Do they always work out? No. But we need to allow them to naturally decompose and grow because it's a lesson. It doesn't need to stop us on our journey. Some of you are cocooned and paralyzed because whatever happened didn't happen your way. Boo-hoo. Stop it. Quit crying about it and turn it into an opportunity. Spirit is asking you to plant those seeds. It's all cyclical. It's all the law of supply. It's how we should live our life. We plant those seeds. They grow. If they don't work out how we wanted them to, oh well, boo-hoo. Plant it back into the soil and turn it into something that is great, something that will unfold to your benefit. Be present so that when this happens, when Spirit delivers those messages, you understand it's all about growth. It's where we study the terrain of our inner landscape. And can I tell you, your soul's voice is getting louder, and the universe will tell you, you're getting warmer. So I hope you plant those seeds of opportunity, watch it grow, and just allow it to unfold to your benefit no matter how it comes. So thank you so much. My name is Rainy Day. You can find me at rainyday.com. Thank you so much. Sending